And then Lisa Survival from Gregory Parker, bless up the thing. All right, let's go fast.
No, slow.
Don't go fast.
No.
All right, cool. All right, beautiful. So, Muta, give me some time. So, me love that.
To overcome others' armies without fighting is the best of skills.
The art of war.
Steppn. Razor.
Dangerous.
Forward.
I'm like a Steppn razor. Watch my side. Dangerous. Yeah.
When a youth fails, it's always put down to personal problems. But one cannot ignore the social system and the effect it can have on an individual. It's all about the youth. It's all about the youth. The youth them of today. Their role in this society, the part they're gonna play. It's all about the youths. We need some more role models, some more black businesses. We need...
Yeah, good day. This is the Steppn Razor, the art of war. We're there with you next Thursday. We are broadcasting from Coconut Grove, and that is not in Florida. That is not in Miami neither. That is right here in Ocho Rios. Ocho Rios seem to be coming alive with so much things. Robbery, beating of women or woman, and other such delights. Anyway, continue the journey. Continue as of now until 5:45 when it's time for the news. Here we go.
Yeah! Unity through the culture. Gambia. I know that the nation that can feed itself will be able to lead itself. Gambia. Every black woman and child. Gambian youth is not set to kill the style. Babylon now watching.
So we're gone over here since we on this program, yeah, and if you didn't listen to it all the while, you would have had many plant and banana suckers to cut out and plant again. Yes, because you know the plant and the banana take 9 to 12 months. They are more than 12 months, and now they are about a year and a half. So right now you're supposed to have many suckers that you can plant over again. You understand? And if you did plant the dash in them, you're supposed to have enough more sucker. And if you did plant vegetable, you're supposed to eat vegetable now like wow. You understand? So it's all about eat what you grow and grow what you eat. We go to Gambia and we hear the same meditation. Tinsla echo it in a Gambia and put it on an album, and now he's invited back to Gambia to launch that album. But in Jamaica here now, we recognize the importance of pushing this aspect of the culture, because Rasta for a long time they talk about farming and I eat good food and them something there, and it's like the mac and jerry, Rasta you maga down, Rasta you yam like rabbit and all them something there. But it's very important to not only yourself but to others around you, that you understand the importance, especially like now when we know say the majority of food we come from America now is tainted, even though them don't want to tell you that, because them don't sign up things with these people already for do anything with them want for black people in Jamaica. We know say no more than ever we need for till the soil, dot up your hand. Remember say dirt and not sin by your hand, you know. You understand? So it can wash off, but the outcome of that is a beautiful fruit, beautiful green vegetables, tomatoes, peppers, all these beautiful things that can nourish your structure. So we have pushed that vibes. That vibes is very important right now in this time when the youth them seem to go on to the battle. Yes, nobody can tell me say more youth now drink rum than before. All of the youth them, and in a teenager and otherwise, have a little cup of walk around with little rum in it. Terrible thing. So So we are continuing the journey, even though it's come like a vice in the wilderness. But we know that Sarah was one time a lush green place, but now it is really dry and hot. But who to tell? Water underneath that sun. Water is under that sun. We now really give up. Good must overcome evil.
I know that the nation that can feed itself will be able to lead itself. Gambia, wake up early in the morning. Everyone been asking how West is like on. From the farm that we hear, fit to use them weapon. Big up there, you tell me with the gun.
Yes, may I tell you, grow where you eat. We don't know what people wake up one morning and say, all of the Texaco station, them turn Ruby station. It's like me come forward and me I drive, go home, and a gas station me usually stop. Because most time when a gas station had change, you see them fence it round, I see them change the whole ambience of the gas station. Them gas station don't change. All of a sudden you see a new sign, Rubies. I mean, I say, but wait, me never hear nothing about this. Rubies are come at Jamaica. You know, you hear nothing in the paper about it. All of a sudden you just wake up one man and see this new gas station. Actually, it's a really a French gas petroleum company. And so now, I mean, like, wow. I mean, we never hear nothing about it. Because little more, you know, you're going to hear say, it's a company where did this and a company where did that. But maybe we need to know and maybe we don't know. Because we sometimes say, well, you don't know, no hurt you still. But it's after a while you can find out, say, it's going to hurt you. So, the new gas station, Rubies, it's all over there. Anywhere you see Texaco, they know a Rubies it there now. I don't know how much money they pay for that. We don't know. The government never tell me nothing. As usual, the government never tell me nothing about these things. There's a problem all the while. All the while there's a problem. All right, click it.
Kenako Brasilia, a look at the Africa teams at football's ultimate showpiece. During the duration of the world's greatest show, the Africa Forum will provide an insight into the 5 teams from continental Africa. Cameroon, the Ivory Coast, Nigeria, Ghana and Algeria carry the hopes of a continent that is determined to show the world it can be the best among the best in the sport of football. That's Kenako Brasilia, a look at the Africa teams at football's ultimate showpiece on the Africa Forum, June 8 to July 13, every Sunday, 8:35 a.m. on IRE FM.
Steppn Razor, the art of war. We are told that we make a mistake a while ago. It's Shell really, it's not Texaco. Shell gas station turned into Rubies gas station, you know, without any change of look. I mean, we see the colors them still, but as me I say, usually when you say a station a change it management or it owner, you see them set it up a different way. But we don't see that one a change. So we don't know if it's money them shop for or just so the French people them do for them thing. You understand? Anyway, we have this, we want to heal up the Calabash people them. No, tell me, I tell you the truth. For those of you who interested in the word, just the word. You know, some people love go to musical events, but this is a word event, literary word event. It was a wonderful weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, man. I mean, it's the biggest crowd I see come at Calabash. Treasure Beach, Treasure Beach, Cork, with people from all over the world. Yeah, we get to hear Salaman Rushdie and some poets where we know a little more you're going to hear about them still, but trust me, we want to say, yes, Justine, you go on good. And Mr. Daz, you go on nice. Yes. Calabash Word Festival, them says every 2 years now, they're going to keep it. So, next year we're not going to have one, but the year after, you will have a next Calabash. And it's everyone of the foreign readers who come, they say, it's the best literary festival them ever go. You have an Aboriginal there from Africa with him family there where him say, boy, him can't believe him come to a place where so much people sit down and just listen to peer words. Jamaica Kincaid say, she can't believe the black people, so much black people actually read. Because she never see so much black people involved in a reading thing yet. So, yeah man, it's nice. It's nice when you can go to an event where you don't feel threatened. I won't say threatened, I mean threatened from the performers. So now you go to some show in Jamaica, you feel threatened, the performers, them are threatening you. I mean, seriously, Them not tell you, them go kill you or shoot you, Them how them perform is like you feel nervous. Understand? But yes, Calabash was nice. Really, really, really nice.
Yeah. Who gave the authority to fence off poor people property? Why? Who gave the authority to fence off Jamaican property? Why? They said you want the politician, we want to free poor people land. Why?
Yeah, well, we see something even worse than cutting off the. Well, it's no worse. Because everything worse in a Jamaica, or Wasara in a Jamaica, where the beach them seem to be private now, so them back queen to the island itself. But me really want to ask a question. I need to get an answer about this. Is it unlawful for Jamaican people to talk to tourists? Me just want to find out if it's unlawful. In other words, most of Jamaicans see two white people walk on the road and go like them don't see them. Because if you get caught talking to them, you're in trouble. Is there a law that was legislated in Parliament that says any Jamaican found speaking to a tourist or driving in a car with a tourist that is not a taxi, you should be penalized? It's a question where bother me, and it's a bother me because we see something happen the other day where we just started to hear about, and me know in a Negril have a serious law about you are walk on the beach and a tourist come approach you, because sometimes it's a tourist approach you, The tourists either want some ganja, them want to find out which part you can get some nice coke, or them want to find out something, which part they can do them here and them approach you. No, me want to know if a tourist approach a Jamaican and you is seen talking to the Jamaican, or the Jamaican is seen talking to the tourist, is it an unlawful act? Are you committed an unlawful act that is liable for prosecution? And that me would like find out. Because there's no way you and a tourist can stand up and attack. And a police can say definitively that you are harassing a tourist. All when you don't have nothing in your hand, will look like yourself. Because if you're not, if them see you with some bead and some bangle and thing, and them can assume that maybe you try to sell the tourists something. And me want to know if that illegal too. Because man approach me all the while on the road and try to sell me things. Rasta, you know what a bead for buyer, or Rasta see a red, gold and green at something like that. Yes. So, me no know somebody need to explain to Jamaican people if we're supposed to see tourists and see I'm blind here and there, we're not supposed to talk to tourists at all. Because I say we can't stop talking to them, we can't stop talking to tourists, them, A tourist can come to me and say, what you know, me I go get arrested if me talk to you, go away, go here. Because right now, from Montego Bay, Ocho Rios, Trelawney, Kingston, Negril, Jamaican people are being harassed by security forces because they are seen speaking to these visitors who is keeping us alive. According to what them say, tourism is the biggest money earner for Jamaica, and we don't want to jeopardize this money. So, here we know. You say, you old nigga, we don't want to talk to the white people, them, because harass them. Just standing up there and talk to them is harass them. Even if the tourists want to find out something, because what you know, tourists want to talk to Jamaican people, Tourists don't want to just lock up in them hotel room, or when them come off of the bus, when them come off of the ship, one taxi man take them and drive them to one of the Indian inbound store where I sell things where I claim say it's Jamaican craft, we come from Thailand and come from China, and we know it because you look on the back. Watch a man. It's what I deal with. Watch out. Most of the inbound shop them in Jamaica is not selling authentic Jamaican craft. Them is getting out the craft vendors because them get the thing them from Thailand, Taiwan, Thai 2 and all the places them with Thai. And come put it in the shop them and take off the label them. Can you imagine me going to one of them places and me see a nice rod well carved up and me see it made in Jamaica. Me say, me never know say people make them kind of thing in a Jamaica. Lo and behold, when we divide up the rod, because the rod, you can't screw it out, you can't draw it out and you have 3 pieces. China, the rod come from, no, not China, Indonesia. Indonesia, the rod come from. Made in Indonesia. These guys is selling craft for red, gold and green this, red, gold and green bag. That Guatemala, the bag them make, red, gold and green come from Guatemala. Red, gold and green this one. It have nothing to do with Jamaican artwork. Nothing. But they take out the tourists them off of the ship them out the boat them and whisk them away into these inbound shop. And then now, because you're creating monsters, and you must know so now create monster when you do these things. If a tourist go to an inbound shop and can get what him get, and don't have to go amongst the people, when the people see the tourists, them going to want to sell the tourist something, and them going to try their utmost best to sell the tourist something, and then why it's harassment. Because if you are make your craft, and you are peddling your things, and you see big ship come, and you can't even approach one tourist, and when you're looking at the plaza, in the inbound shop, you can't find place to park. The amount of shuttle bus inside there, so, and the amount of tourists in the different inbound shop them. And the Jamaican man have to stand up outside because he can't cross the border because you have a security there. The Jamaican have to stand up outside and they could beat them over him hand. And then they could beat them round him foot and them thing there. And almost a wait for the crumbs. That one little tourist can say, oh, I wonder what's up that road. And them just come out of the plaza. It's by the time they come out of the plaza, all of the still rush to one. It's like drunk up and filth. You see? Because right now, you say, so one of them are come out, you know, you must can make money off of them. So right away, you know, psychologically, it a play for your consciousness, you know. Because you say, them now come out here, man, because by the time they're done by the driver, just drive them gone somewhere else. You know, see, Ghana, Duns River, something like that. So them not have no opportunity. So you see, by the time them see one of them, just one, all 10 people are rush them, you know. Right away, you say, yeah, rat tourists, you know. Because the Indian man, who don't have the authentic craft, take away the sales from the people them, and the people them have to walk on the road for just find one little tourist for rush. And if you go rush a tourist there, you say harassment. And you have the other case too. The other case is the tourist decides they're going to walk come out of the hotel. Because in the hotel now, them feel claustrophobic. So they're going to walk come out of the hotel. So they're going to walk come out of the hotel now. You who now get no sale the whole day, you know. I see these tourists are walk on the road, you know. Your thing is to approach the tourists, you know. Because you say, well, you're going to get a sales, you know. And you try your best salesmanship now. Because you don't have no glass case to put your things in and them choose and refuse, you know. You have to use your mouth to get the sale. You understand? Just like when you go down a Princess Street and a woman that sells scallion and onion and thyme. And the next woman that sells scallion and onion and thyme. And she say, you know what, scallion for buy? Come here now, man. I'm here sell the cheapest scallion and I give some long conversation to make you buy it, you know. As that the Jamaican are doing, you know. And it's harassment, you know. It's harassment because sometimes the tourists say, no, I don't need any. But your enthusiasm and your resilience to sell something make it turn out to harassment. When I say tourists now get harassed, you know. But when I say that there is a psychological thing going on with a sufferer who have sell craft. We can't get no sale the whole day. So when them say one tourist, it's like it's an attack. We got sell the thing. So it come out now imbalance. So them have some guys on the road now we claim to them a police or who not a police. Because I never know to them guys they walk with. And yesterday me realized that them man they have handcuff, you know. Me never know to them. You didn't know to them have handcuff? No, sir. Me never know to them have handcuff, you know. And yesterday me realized, but wait, them man have handcuff. And pepper spray. Pepper spray. So one now in them front, so now maybe I guess all 45 in night too. Them so give them gun to shoot Jamaican people who stand up beside tourists. You think that Jamaica easy? Jamaica not easy, you know. You are gay tourists, police, pepper spray and handcuff to deal with people who you claim are harass tourists. So why did the tourists harass me? Tourists harass Jamaican people all, especially Rasta. Because some of them are look Rasta for rent. You go a Negril, a whole heap of rent address they go a Negril. You understand? And tourists always a look. That's why they love Fern Gully. Because when them Fern Gully, them see this big statue with well-endowed statue, where them can hold on upon the well-endowment and take picture and go tell them friends, oh, I was in Jamaica, look at this. And most of them statues, they have some locks. And them can't carry that to the airport here, the plane, because it's too big. Every part is too big. So them have to know what now, take picture with it. Some of them all look at it like, wow, open all them mouth and all them way that I imagine vain things. You never see them yet? Yeah. Some big, fat, ugly white woman in the Fern Gully there, you know. This is when they stop and see, oh gosh, man. Where them couldn't get a foreign man, them come in a very large wood, you know. Them man, I don't know where they find them wood from, you know, Rasta, to make them thing there, you know. But the wood statue them, that's some serious thing, you know. It's like a thing. Me you say the government never stop it one time, but look like they must say they can't, but I know. But you see, anytime the bus them go through there, the man with the largest wooden statue, right? And him get the most stories to come up in place. Click it. Yeah, the time is 20 minutes to the hour of 3 o'clock.
You hear that? Striggy.
Yeah, me just vent my feelings. Because I realize that everything I go against black people in a Jamaica, the land of wood and water, and the land where the gods love to be, and eternal Father must bless our land, guide us with his mighty hand. And when we look, we see them take with the beach from the people them. And now we say it is illegal to talk to tourists. I just thought me have to say it sound extreme, but it come like a that's right there. It's illegal to talk to tourists in any one of the North Coast area them between Yasso and Negril. Because people will say you harass tourists. Even if a tourist approach you, run. Warning to all Jamaicans. If you see a white person, not if you're there St. Elizabeth. St. Elizabeth, you see some people don't have St. Elizabeth, people say them are tourists. No, at St. Elizabeth, them come from. They're red like red. You understand? But, may I tell you, at St. Elizabeth, down at Treasure Beach, you can approach anybody, and anybody approach you. St. Elizabeth is like a free state when it comes on to tourists. It's a different kind of tourist go down at St. Elizabeth, down at Treasure Beach. But you see, if you're there on the North Coast now, from St. Anne to Trelawney to St. James to Westmoreland, beware. Don't come in contact with their money earnings, the government money earnings, because you will be labeled to be an harasser. You're going to harass people, and we cannot tolerate you all niggas make the tourists feel uncomfortable. We don't want you to make the tourists them feel uncomfortable. So you know. I don't know how you're going to work it out. Maybe you have to go find a next job, or you have to go get some piece of wood and make a big statue. Make sure you make him have a locks. If you can't carve the locks, go to one of the Indian store them and buy one of those false locks that them have come from Indonesia or China and put on it and make this and make him stand up. Maybe you need to make him stand up in front of the craft shop And then when the tourists come there now, them can say, oh, how did you get that wood to look that way? How did you carve the wood? What kind of machine you use to carve that wood? Did you use a machine or you use your hand? Because you want to know. So here we are saying, oh, Jamaican people, we're in a serious problem. Apart from we can't get no work and we can't this and we can't do that, no, I am recognizing that we must not harass the tourists. We must not harass the tourists. And harassment mean don't even make me see you talk to them. And this right there. When I talk about no, you try to tell them something, don't even make them ask you. If a tourist approach you, run. And this right there. You understand? Click it. Yes. Steppn razor. So here we are saying now, black people. Because this called like South Africa now. You black people must not be seen speaking to any white people, especially on the North Coast, because you are liable to be arrested for what we call mixing with the hard-earning money of Jamaica. You might not help the economy in any way by approaching any of these white people. So, if you see any white people on the road, cross the road. Go over the other side of the road. And don't shout to them neither, because they might charge you for the Noise Abatement Act. They might tell you, say, you shout and I make noise, so they're going to lock you up for that too. Because you know, say, all that is possible. And this right there now, in Jamaica. In Jamaica, the beach is supposed to be for the people, but big companies come buy the beach land and fence it off and say that is for them own. In Jamaica, tourists want to buy local craft, is whisked away into some Indian inbound shop to buy craft that is coming from Indonesia, Thailand and China. And the Jamaican masses sitting down in the craft market all day, eating bun and cheese and drinking drinks, can't get no sale. And when them come out for look at sale, them here say, them harass tourists, they must sit down at the craft market. Tourists is not going into craft market again because them don't need to go into the craft market. They have the ambience of a plaza and an air-conditioned Indian man store. What a terrible thing. What a terrible, terrible thing. What a thing we find ourselves in now when Jamaican people is in that predicament. Serious predicament.
Because the people them work all places, all faces, all wearing China. Hard work, nothing more, nothing less. Think you do no work yet. Don't pass your exam.
You know, you have a brother named Buster One Foot. Everybody know him down at Woodshire. I think him same guy. Buster One Foot come at town, come which part me a play for Sunday, 5 young on West Street there. The man give me some story about him and tourists and the so-called God's people them down here. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. Coincidence is all a 1 foot man that too. It's like, wow, you know. Me don't know how it reached a stage there. I mean, really. How we reach a stage in Jamaica.
You want money in your hand, work for that. You want car and van.
We and G, man, me I tell you now. Watch out for that little youth there, you know. Believe you me. Watch out for that little youth. Them have a sense of timing when them a DJ. You know, we come forward and a whole heap of things we miss out, you know. So if you hear we talk about some whole time things, it's because we never there to keep up with it. So pardon me. But sometimes the thing now hold still, you know, because it still continue in the psyche of the people them. Now we hear about this policeman where dress up like a woman. it's funny, you know, it's funny. Because this is Jamaica, you know. You have to do some unusual things to make unusual things don't happen. And sometimes you have to don't walk on the street when you see white people because you're going to get harassed. You harass them. So you'll be saying, oh, this man dress up like a woman because there is a serial rapist in the vicinity round in a Manchester area, the Mandeville police station, man, Corporal Clayton Brown. Believe you me, the man there. Who want to talk to this man right now? Good afternoon, sir.
Hello?
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Muta. How you doing?
Boy, may I tell you, boy, when I hear about this thing, and I tell you, I didn't want to drop off of the chair like when I didn't have the studio, but I say, this man, I need to get a medal, man.
Yeah.
You come for, I mean, we're getting a TV I watch, like you do that, tell me. Tell the truth.
Well, nothing under the earth is new, no, Muta.
No, I say nothing under the earth new. I mean, I don't nothing under the earth. You say, if it's a TV thing,
after we look, and we see things that our predecessors would have done. We would have tried to better it, you know, and try to do something similar to them, but in a different way.
Okay.
And adding on your own unique touch to it.
Touch to it. All right. So you say no, it's a TV thing then. Influence it.
Well, experience in the organization would have you know, caused me to somewhat learn about this.
All right. So, tell me about the serial rapists now. How much rape go on in the community? Why? I mean, I know serial are more than one, but how much woman them alleged them rape?
All right. I don't want to say that it is the exact person because we know that crime is not unique to any one person. But what I want to say is that there has been a series, more than 5 rapes, which have been reported over the period. We don't want to say that it is the men that we caught, but we know that they are responsible for at least one.
So you say it's
was committed.
More than one man you catch.
Right, it was more than one man. More than one man.
Yeah.
We caught. Because the initial report which triggered off my action was a report which said that 3 men held up and raped a female. You know, while she was walking with her companion along a stretch of road which is not brightly lit. So they did this gruesome act in the presence of the male companion. He had to sit there and watch all of this, you know. So all of this, actually, these men action triggered out my reaction, you know.
Yeah, I'm looking to them never rape him too. But when I say now, within the levels now, all right. Your superiors them didn't know, say this is the action where you're going to take, this is where you're going to go about.
Yes, man, yes, definitely. I had their blessing before because when you decide to do something which is abnormal, or something which is not the regular police work, you have to get the blessing from superiors.
All right. So when you do this thing, I know you dress up from your yard or you dress up in the police station.
Well, I want to tell you, saying I dress up from the yard and I try it out. I look in the mirror and I look for myself and say, yes, if I was out there and see a girl like or a person who look like this, I would move to them. You understand?
You don't look her. All right.
Yeah, and then I went to the station. I took off these garments and I went to the station. You know, I had the expertise. I had the expertise of one of my female officers, my female colleague, and you know, she of course put her own unique touch to it also. Yeah.
Right, you know, what we're gonna ask is that, did you go down to the police station? Because if you go down to the police station and some police see you looking like that, they will say, but wait, we never know some brethren see so you put a unique touch on it and you say you're good to go.
Right. And you know, she bring me to one of my other colleagues who was tricked into believing, yes, this is one of her cousins who came down from the States.
That is how sweet it did look. That is how beautiful it did look.
That is how, yeah.
Well, I tell you. All right. So now you decide you're going to go on this thing now. It's a night or a day thing you work on, a night thing.
Right. Dog. With the dust coming on, right, dark.
All right. Carry through the experience. Carry through at the time when you decide, you're going to go out there. And
all right. So after me just up from the station now. No turning back, it's a point of no return now for me. So I had to go through the town of Mandeville. And I want to tell you, Muta, the taxi man them in a Mandeville. Most of the taxi man them, they give me problem when I walk down the street.
Because them a whistle you. Them a whistle you. Say, hey, girl, walk now, walk there with you.
No, man, them not call me no girl because, you know, me just nice and look.
Oh, them a say, darling, walk, darling.
Yeah, man, them sweet words that them are used to me. Yeah, sometimes I did not myself in the motor because I know that.
You're undercover.
I'm undercover, and I knew some of these taxi men from before. So I said to myself that, you know, say it pay when time a man behave themselves. Because see, they know me is an original man now, just like a woman. And see, these men now are calling to me and them get tricked. You understand? Them don't get tricked and they not even know. And them a call to me and I say, daughter, talk, say something to me now. When I talk to you, and you answer me. And Muta, because my voice is so nice, you know, not so refined. Me can't say nothing more than a smile. I kill him with smile, no Muta.
You know what? You ain't with your voice. Your voice.
No, I can't answer these men.
They never going to say, well, that daughter they talk so man, she owes.
Yeah.
She cool. All right, so you go out there now and what? Tell me how it go now.
All right, so after me leave out of the town now, I had to go to the actual point where these men are expected to come. But I'm not going to take the normal route, so I went to a road which is adjacent to that road and, you know, going cut through a shortcut to reach there. And, you know, whilst on my path to that actual location, I saw two men who would have fitted the description, you know, and I stopped and sat on a column which was nearby, on a wall, so to speak. And, you know, I wanted to see if these men would have, you know, come to my direction and actually try to do what it is alleged that they would have done the night before. And it was right beside a business place which had a security. And Mr. Muta, whilst I was there, I pretend to be on my phone because, you know, I don't want to look out of place. I felt as if I was talking on my phone. And the security man, I tell you, there was a security guard who came and he started again in the Muta, and one piece of hell to get him off of my back because him furious, you know, is a lady who's in distress now. I want some assistance and some comfort.
Yeah.
And him offer me to carry me home, him offer me drink, him offer me everything. He said that give me pay just for me to say, to talk back to him if I ever want. You know, because him really into me like that.
And him give him cell phone number?
No, him want my cell phone number. But as I tell you, I can't even open my mouth to talk because if you hear my voice, him run. So when I went on the phone, I went and called my colleague.
Yeah.
Who was on the operation with me, you know, and tell him to come and see if he can move the security guard because he's going to blow the thing because he's not ease up, you know. And then actually the security guard had left and we went to the actual location and
So your colleague didn't come and move him?
No, the colleague came, but when he see the colleague came, he, you know, acted as if he was professional and he just left.
So he never get to blow the thing?
No, he never get to do that.
A good team.
Now we are at the actual place now. Now we are at the actual place. Before we even settle in the motor, is a man that we see come out of the bush, you know, where it is alleged that the actual crime, the rape, the night before it took place. This man is coming out of the bush. So I see him. But him walk past me in the motor, him walk past me and go down the road, so me now start send the cue to my undercover officer who is in the bushes, you know, and hoping that he would have observed what I had observed. So by the time that the man they ran down the road now, me start walk up the road. You know, so by me I walk up the road, and two other men come out. Remember, you know, the initial report had it to be 3 persons who allegedly committed rape before. So 1 + 2 = 3. So one they behind, gone the opposite, pretending to go the opposite direction, and 2 come out ahead of me. So that's 3 men. So we, in my mind, I'm saying, yes, Lord, this is it. No. And most of them are man now. So we are continue to walk, but it's kind of dark because sometime after 7, we walk. I am walking and they are walking in front of me. But there's a street light coming up ahead. But you know, criminal no want to go in the light. So as soon as it come up to where the shadow is between the light and the darkness, now these men started to slowing up, and we realized that them are time march. If you don't understand it,
them want to slow it down that you don't reach the light.
Man, them start slow it down now. So I catch up to them now. Me just see one of the man spin round to me no motor and say certain things to me. I say, Mummy, where you there on? Where you there on, Mummy? Oh yeah, watch you for Mummy, and him start come down to me, you know, in a motor. And I don't really want to say out what really happened after that, because the case is still before the court. It's still before the court, motor, and
all right,
in short order there will be a trial.
Oh, so all right. So your colleague went at the bush. Him was part of the help you.
Yes, man. Because he came to my rescue shortly after, because these men indeed came at me.
Yeah. And so what them come at you with? Gun, knife? What them come at you with?
Well, motor, as I say, all of these things I cannot really say.
You can't say. You have knife or gun.
Before. Right, it's still before the court. And I don't want to prejudice anything of the case. Right.
All right. So, all right. After you arrest them now, what you do? You take out the earring, the wing and thing, and show them.
Yes, man. After them gone up at the station now with the other officers who came to our assistance now, I took her back all of my garments.
Yeah. So when the man them say you them not say what's it is that
no man I never reveal my identification to them.
Okay.
While they are at the cell now, you go change out now. I went to the cell and I look for them. I said, what I'm doing, Virgin? And they start giving me one story, you know, most of them I said, boy, you don't know, say one woman down the road. After we walk, I go on the woman. I tell life and we say, boy, we are trying to rob and rape her. And I say, Mr. B, the woman that kill me with thumping on my belly, you know. And the hottest thump them I never get in my belly from a band.
From a woman.
Me, from a woman. So me start laughing. I say, Jano, that really go on? I wish woman that, you know. Then I did that myself, you know, because I get a first-hand view now to see what criminals will be like when they are up against, you know.
Yeah, well, I tell you,
and they will say all different type of things to change the story from what it actually is. So, you know. Yeah, well,
I must commend your brethren for do that. Yeah. Because, you know, it's a brave thing, but it's also a very unique thing to Jamaican crime fighting tactics. You know, it's a very unique thing to do. And, well, we don't know what is the next look, what you're going to look like next. You know, so, everybody out there, beware. The woman that you see might not be a woman for sure.
Right.
Yes, and you might be having feelings. And when you realize it, you realize that you are gay. All right. Give thanks, brethren. Give thanks.
Yeah, Muta, give thanks, and thanks for having me, you know, and I want to say thanks on behalf of the JCF, you know, and the Commissioner of Police and my immediate supervisor, Mr. Derek Cowboy Knight and Marlon Nesbitt, you know, and the then Superintendent, Mr. Marlon, Mr. Taylor. You know, who gave me his blessing to do this. And thanks for having me again, Muta.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
To all Jamaican good citizens.
Yeah, give thanks. You see, nobody never did in that. Nobody never did in that, you know. You understand? And it's an operation we go through, well, I would say smoothly. So, this is a lesson to you people out there who love to take on the things in our own hand. It's better you take it in your own hand than try to make somebody else, that give somebody else it. You understand? Take it in your own hand, because the next person you try to rape might just be a man. Click it.
You hear that?
No, I tell you, say, my boy, Damien, my boy, Brian, I love that jiggle there, you right. You ever play a you right tune it, Brian? You know, here I know might be. That means you never know near you right. The man love that jingle there in a rasta. I never say a man love that jingle there. So I play everything him do and don't play that jingle there after. A jingle there for play still, I know nothing. So the policeman there, it's amazing. Because when I move him, I see them things there. I move him, I see them things there. You know, see it. So when you see them things come at Jamaica, you must know, say, we're gone Hollywood style now. Everything are gone in a Jamaica. I mean, everything. There's nothing. We have the latest car them in Jamaica. American come here and I wonder how say them say Jamaica poor. And we're not poor. You understand? And really and truly, a man go for him bridging at the airport, you know. And I'm Escalade and what them call it, television in I'm car and cell phone and all the things, the air condition pump up and the bridging get at the car and I drive go on the road and the bridging I say, boy, I don't things on me here. So we are going to Jamaica. The man with this glass said, boy, you want nothing now going to Jamaica, you know. This is the man who drive the Escalade with television and car and this and that and the most gold chain. I say, why not now go to Jamaica? So, you know, say not now go to Jamaica, really. When you say our police have to resort to that to catch them, you know, really. How can a man keep raping woman? When you get out of a hold on woman and I rape them? I don't know, power game, power play. And you keep doing it. Something wrong with your man. A sick. Any man who to them something there, sick. Because there's no way a man could have tell you, say, him feel pleasure with a woman and fight him off. For him rape the woman. I mean, disgusting, man. Believe you me. In a certain countries now, firing squad. And that them do in a certain country. And not some of them Muslim country there. Them just fire squad. The friend them know say you, them just say, alright, firing squad. We know a good all 5 years now before you hear say anybody get caught or anybody is found guilty of raping these women who made the report to the police station. So we hope that justice will be swift. Jamaica need to clear up some of those criminals that is roaming the streets and giving problems still. This is the Steppn razor, the art of war.
You know, sing about under. Them a go tell you say a crap. Things you get a slap, yeah, gone to the dog and some say daddy, gone to the mark. Who responsible for playing all this crap? This job me I tell you no for stop. Man I tell me saying can't spin my song. Why? Because I can't give my granny, I just can't understand.
Yes, the brethren are complaining about the music. You know, a long time we're not going to Five Young. We're going to find Five Young again. Why you look all the people them who know say it's sweet down there. Down in the heart of the city. We have like a special treat for ones them. We want play. Alright, usually when one play oldies, them play R&B or Jamaican music. We want to put a little spin to it this week. Sunday, we want to play some old-time African music. How that sound to you? Yeah, man. Because you don't hear that. You don't go nowhere here. No, this jacker play African music. So, we want to put a spin on it. So, yeah, we were down there this Sunday, you know. I will little spot that when we're there. Nice, cool area. Not too much people and thing, but we love it still. You understand? So, this weekend, you know, we're going to come down there again. And we're going to, as we say, okay, maybe an hour. I just some whole time African music. You know, them kind of Miriam Makeba there and you Masikila and all them thing there. This meantime is the Steppn razor. You know, the government said them go farm and next committee for look into the Tivoli garden problem. But we see a headline in the paper I talk about the guns where was used in the Tivoli operation. The police them, I use them right now. No, me want if that now pose a problem in the investigation was supposed to take place. Because if you are use the gun them where they did it before, or you will get ballistic evidence for deal with where you claim say you will deal with now as a committee. It come like the people them shouldn't put no faith in that committee there now, because I'm good have a farmer committee now to find out how is it that the gun them on the road where you say you in a Tivoli when them supposed to pack up. But according to the man them I say, look here, you say if them gun they were used in a Tivoli, the day in a lockup, police almost wouldn't have no gun. So you cannot imagine how much gun they don't have Tivoli. I would not talk about bad man gun, we talk about the police them. If them I tell you say, if the guns where them did use in a Tivoli garden incursion, they still lock up in a which part of the day. The police, they might not have no gun for use on the road now. And then how much guns so the police them go down at Tivoli with. That is gonna make a big dent in how much gun them use now if them never have it. So we don't know where we'll come out of that, you know. Because, as I said, them could have a farmer committee now to find out why they might use the gun them were supposed to be there to get ballistic evidence after. We don't know how they are going to do that. Maybe they have to call in some foreign people, you know, because them they are foreign people I investigate Tivoli. Them have plane a fly over Tivoli and take picture and do all sort of investigations and all them thing there. That if the Prime Minister did that about no, the Minister of Defense has said no, and then the Minister have to come out and say yes, that's true, and all these things. So we go through that already. Now years after now, we will go through our next thing again. Then we will spend millions of dollars to find out all these 70 people were dead and maybe more, who do have no face, who do have no family or nothing, but we have 70 people were dead down there. And Tivoli has never been the same. Since that time until now, Tivoli has not been the same. So, we don't know how the government are going to work that out. You know, say Bob Marley said, we don't know how we and them are going to work it out. Because someone will have to pay. Someone will have to pay. It can't just go so. Someone will have to pay. Okay.
Britain, Rome, Spain. Look what you did to the black side. You see that good ship, Jesus? Guess what? I'm glad it didn't capsize. I left the church.
Yes. You see that tune, you know? Yeah, the Africa tune sweet me, you know, because we know, say, the Africa tune is a #1 tune. We can't say that freely, a #1. We see that tune, you know. You see that youth named Fragrance, because we played last night, you know, I have to play it today again. You see this tune, yeah, by this youth, yeah, is a landmark tune, because you hardly hear any Jamaican artists who have come up now articulate like other youth articulate. You hardly hear it. Because if him not articulate nastiness, he might articulate some weird situation. This youth articulate something where most artists cannot articulate. So it show me say that youth read, that youth understand where you go on for certain little levels. And it's just amazing. We love it. Listen.
The kick, the snare, the hi-hat. The bass representing the riot. The next sound is for those who I cry at. The Goliaths, they will never get the chance to say they broke us. After they stroke us, they still promise to plague us with locusts.
Yeah, the time is 24 minutes to the hour of 4 o'clock. Brian said to me,
I think you think a time signal.
Then a time signal me again?
No, and a time signal.
Yeah, but me I get the time. Oh. Me I get the time. All right. Okay. Who are yellow nighttime producer in the studio with me. We feel good for say them was a day. I don't feel like say a night me there. We feel like a night time, you know. If we don't go outside, we feel it's still night, you know. And we go to ball out cutting edge, you know, but we realize that she not there for cutting edge at night time, she not the day, yeah. Oh, you know. You're good. Yeah, man. You like the tune me just play. Yeah, man, that's sweet. The youth not easy, man. The youth not easy at all. Believe you me. I wish nobody tune there again. Believe you me. Tell me which nobody tune there again. Let me see if we can find back the tune. At them tune, you know. All we are going, you know. At them tune, yeah. Believe you me. At them tune, yeah.
The kick, the snare, the hi-hat. The bass representing the riot. The next sound is for those who I cry at. Who you think you're hard, eh? You're fighting against the black stars. Yeah, for the black war.
Boy, may I tell you, Rasta, trust me. Trust me. You know, say me I go a calabash the other day. And a 4 away in the car. And a that tune we are playing half of the way. Half of the way we are playing that tune. We are playing that tune from we reach past, where them call the place again, in a Mandeville there, so, yeah. So, out of Mandeville we there. The roundabout of Mandeville, yeah. And we are playing that tune and go straight into St. Elizabeth, Treasure Beach there. Yes, youth. Yes, youth. Me I tell you, continue the journey, continue the step. But a whole people hear the man talk about the name of the ship them. A whole people don't know say these people give the slave ship them name after Bible people, you know. So when you hear the youth say Jesus, one of the ship them name Jesus, you have a ship name, you have a man named Harkins, John Harkins, who was one of the first slavers them for go get African people. One of the ship them named SS Jesus, you have a ship named John the Baptist. So you must figure out and think how them people that see this thing here. Jesus take we from Africa. When me a little youth and me say, Rastaman I say, well Jesus carry come here, you know. Me say I wonder where Rastaman talk about, but I know when me grow up come realize but Rastaman that said something, Jesus carry come here. I want to ship them name Jesus carry come here. Steppn razor, the art of war. Okay, so we want to talk to we can see who we are talking. Oh, right. Commander George Overton. A big man we are talking to. I could work it out as well. We could see. Afternoon.
How are you today, sir?
I am okay. Good. Commander George Overton. I didn't know that the Guardsman group have levels of leadership. That is how it works. Like you're a commander, you have higher than you and lower than you.
No. My commander is from my past, my military past.
Oh, because I wonder if it's an army thing go on a Guardsman with them commander and lieutenant. Oh, you was an army man?
Yes, I was.
Yes. So how long you leave the army?
I'm out now, 27 years.
I know you are the director of operations for Guardsman Group.
I have been for quite a while, yes, sir.
All right, you know what we call you about, right?
Yeah, man.
I don't know if you saw this video.
Yes, I saw the video.
All right, I am listening to you on other interviews, and we see what was happening. What was happening was that the police, well, not police, the Guardsman persons was trying to apprehend
the courtesy corps officers, yes.
Yeah, they were trying to apprehend her by handcuffing her.
Correct.
But she was resisting the handcuff.
Correct.
So obviously she will be charged for resisting arrest. That is what will going to happen.
She has been charged for resisting arrest.
Oh, she has been charged for resisting arrest.
Yes.
All right. Given the circumstances, people only see the video, but them don't see what lead up.
Correct.
To that thing. You can explain to them what you heard.
The lady was in town in Ocho, and as you no doubt know, Ocho have a major problem of harassment of tourists down there, to the point that the few cruise ships that are still in Ocho are talking about stopping to come from to Ocho, because the harassment is at an unacceptable level. The lady in particular was she's a known hair braider. And the day in question, she was not offering to braid hair, but was offering her services as a tour guide to some tourists. And the officers asked her to move along, leave the tourists alone, please move along. Because they know that she's not licensed to do what she was doing. And she had a cup of soup in her hand, and she threw the cup of soup at the officer. It didn't get the officer flush, but some of it flashed on him. And the officer then decided, well, you know, obviously I'm going to arrest her.
All right.
And in attempting to arrest her, she threw herself to the ground. The scuffle continued on the ground, which is where the video picks up.
All right. So make her ask you a question now. Why did she throw the soup on the officer?
Well, she figured if she showed a little resistance, then maybe she could have get away with what she's doing.
Resistance to what? Resistance to what? Because
the officer is trying to tell her to stop, leave the tourists alone. Basically, leave the tourists alone.
And she don't want to throw the soup on the officer.
Correct, yeah.
And the officer did not do nothing to aggravate this woman to throw the soup on him.
We do not have any information of him doing anything to aggravate the woman.
Right, let me ask
the Corps is familiar with her because she's one of the people that's out there day in, day out.
Yeah.
And she knows she's not licensed, and she's always trying to slip between the cracks.
Yeah, all right. Now, let me ask you two questions about this incident. All right. One, Could it be possible, even though we know that this woman is always going for a tourist to braid them ear, could it be possible that the tourist was asking for direction to somewhere and she was carrying them to that direction? Is it illegal? Is it illegal for...
That is a very grey area.
When you say grey area, when you say grey, what do you mean? When you say grey, what do you mean?
In other words, sometimes we try and pass things to look one way when it's really another way.
Yeah, but me never said up that way.
We're not aware, nor did the tourists that were there, nor did the tourists say, no, it's all right, she's with us and she's doing this or that with us.
No, when I ask you, is it possible that she was leading the tourists them to a place that the tourists them wanted to find out where that place was? That's what I ask.
It is a possibility that she was doing that. No, whether that is legal or not, I don't know.
No, all right, if it is a possibility that she could have been leading the tourists them to somewhere that the tourists them wanted to go.
Right.
Is it also possible that this man, having previous confrontation with this woman, decide that this is also another attempt by this woman to harass the tourists, so he make a move at her that would be deemed aggressive for the woman to react in the manner in which she react?
It's possible. I wasn't there on the ground. I was an eyewitness.
Yeah,
the information that is available to me does not reflect that.
All right. Did you hear the woman giving testimony about the confrontation?
No, I did not hear her give testimony of it.
All right. So this is the part of the confrontation that you don't hear about, that I heard about and others hear about.
Yes.
All right. So now, are you aware that this officer is a man who harass a lot of these women in Ocho Rios?
We have no such reports. I have heard since this incident of a claim by this particular lady.
Yes.
Of this, but we have no such information or report anywhere.
All right. Well, I guess that will come out in the court still. That will come out.
And this is why we also need to be careful how we discuss, because
I am being careful. I am being careful, but I just want to know what you know, and if you know what I know. What is happening now? It based off of what it appeared like this woman is almost like a madman, because she was confronted for harassing tourists. She just threw a bowl of soup on the man. And then the man now get vexed, but we don't hear what the man did do before she threw the bowl of soup on him. Because there is something that was taking place why she threw the soup on him. So which is that part you don't know, and it's that part now where is the problem, because is it illegal to be in the presence of tourists in Ocho Rios?
No, I don't think it can be illegal.
So at what point you are deemed harassing a tourist? For instance,
if you are soliciting services, and you are not licensed to solicit, to offer services to tourists, then that's a different.
So can a service mean that a tourist is saying, "Tell me something, where is Burger King? I need to go to Burger King," and she say, "Come with me, I will take you to Burger King." Is that offering service?
I think under the law that would be incorrect. You should not do that.
You should not say, "Come, let me carry you to the Burger King."
Right, that's correct.
So you can be arrested for helping a tourist to go to Burger King.
You can give them directions, but I don't think you should, because it's a gray area as to whether you are trying to act as a tour guide or not.
Yeah, but we're not talking about a gray area now. We're talking about a specific thing. Can I be arrested in Ocho Rios for showing a tourist Burger King when they don't know where to go, where to turn? Can I say, "Come with me, ma'am, I'm going to show you a Burger King there"? Is that an illegal thing to do in Ocho Rios?
I don't think, in the strictest sense of the law, I don't think that can be illegal.
So you can't now say that it's harassment then, because you see me walking with the tourists. Because I am soliciting a help to the tourists.
No, you're not soliciting there, you're offering. You haven't tried to get it for a fee.
Yeah, but I'm offering my help It means that if I'm offering my help without a license, according to what you say, the law says I am found guilty of offering help without license. And help means I can now help the tourists to find a Burger King. That is unlawful.
Yeah.
Then, Mr. B, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Mr. B. That not sound kind of ridiculous to you?
It's an awkward situation.
It's not awkward, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that Jamaican in our own country and a tourist come and say, tell me something. Which part I FM there? And you say, alright, it's not awkward, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that Jamaican in our own country and a tourist come and say, tell me something. Which part I FM there? And you say, alright, you what I'm going to do? To make it easy for me, I'll carry you go down there. And then a man now from Godman will hold you and say, look here, you have fault services and you don't have no license, I'm going to arrest you. That sounds like South Africa.
It is one of the unfortunate situations that we find ourselves in our country with our people and our visitors. Because some, as you are setting the scenario, want to help the people genuinely. And there are some who want to take advantage of them. Yeah, but how you decide that? How you decide that I want to help? That's a difficult one. That's a difficult one. That's a difficult scenario.
But you see, you can't, a guardsman who is given the authority.
But again, you see, again.
Cannot turn on the citizens of Jamaica because them feel them doing a work. It's turn against the citizens when you do that. You make me feel uncomfortable in our own country.
And that is what we don't want to do. We don't want to make anybody feel, because at the same time, if Jamaicans can't feel comfortable here, how can anybody else feel comfortable?
But it's the same thing them do with the beachfront. Them fence up the beachfront that Jamaican people can't have access to the beach. Every country where you're going, you have access to the beach. That is making Jamaicans feel uncomfortable. So
no, I hear you, but in the same breath, as I say, we as a people, because let's face it, 60% of the money that comes to this country,
it comes from tourism. That is what I know you're going to say to.
I know you know that, and because you are very aware of what the situation is.
Yes.
Now we have to decide now.
We have to protect it at all costs.
People right, whether we're going to treat the people right or we're not going to treat the people right.
Yeah,
and you see, we wouldn't have these arguments, if everybody took a common stand.
So the problem
if everybody in Ocho said, listen, tourism is my bread and butter.
Yeah, which I think they must say.
Look after the visitor them.
But the people them on the road that say tourism for them bread and butter. But them can't earn nothing now fight. Them can't earn nothing now fight.
Well, some earn and some don't earn.
From them approach a tourist here to them harass the tourists.
Yeah, but when you have people, some have license and then they're allowed to talk to the tourists and offer their services. It's a requirement of the law.
Yeah, but Mr. B,
and others decide them not going to get no license and them going to continue to try and offer the services.
No, but me not talk about license or no license. No, me I say it is unlawful. Whether you have license, whether you are a normal citizen like Brian, that's know as a youth. Brian could all walk downtown there now, and two white people approach him. And meanwhile, him set up your talk to the white people them. The guardsman is assuming that because it's a youth and him look black, Jamaican, the bread and butter of Jamaica is at stake, The bread and butter.
It's not as simple. Look,
but it's simple.
When you make a thing like that, you watch for a while. You don't just rush up to a man and say, you're a harasser. You watch, you observe what is happening.
And you see Brian walk off with the tourists them.
Of the conversation.
Yeah. And you see Brian walk off with the tourists them now. And three of them, like two tourists and Brian now, is walking. And then now you see them walk off. Obviously now, this guy up to something, I don't want to sell them drugs or something him up to. There's no investigation but say, brethren, what is happening here? I say, well, boy, you want to say, them ask me, which part Burger King there, and me carry to make it easy, because if me say turn right, go left and turn, it's confusing.
Them going last again.
So since me there, so now, I'm going to just follow them go to the Burger King. Yeah. And a guy say, oh, that you do alright. But no, the assumption is presupposed. You are presupposing that every Jamaican who go to a tourist, it's harass them and harass the tourists. It happened on Nigwil, it happened on Nigwil, it happened on Trelawney, it happened on Ochi, it happened on Montego Bay. From a Jamaican approach a tourist, Jamaica bread and butter is at stake. So there's no interest for how the Jamaican feel. It is all about the tourist dollar, and at any cost, we will get the tourist dollar, even if it takes to make the Jamaican people feel uncomfortable.
I don't agree with that.
Well, I know you're not going to agree with it, but
what it is. I don't agree with it.
Based upon what you say, I am listening to what you say. You say it is illegal to offer services to a tourist without a license. And service can mean taking them to Burger King.
Right.
Yes. So it's a serious problem Jamaica in a.
No, it's a problem, and you see, these are the things that have to work out, and let's face it, that's why TPD could have resort boards that in Ocho Rios for the people in Ocho Rios to talk to them and say what can work and what can't work.
All right, let me ask you a question. Suppose a man grab a tourist bag and I use run down the man and take back the bag from the man. You would have called it rendering services?
As rendering assistance, not services.
No,
you're going to the hypothetical, which is...
Say that you're going to say too. Say it's a hypothetical. Everything is hypothetical, you know. Because we don't know why the woman throw the soup on the man. All we know say the woman upon the ground and resist it, and she's charged for... You're not going to charge the man who first get her vexed and get her upset. You don't know what the man do to her for she throw the soup on the man, because it's a mad woman. It's a woman where they are Ocha do as a thing. So there must be a real. Why did the woman throw the soup on this man?
Well, that is why the matter is in court for the court to ask those questions.
But usually,
and the woman will have more than a reasonable opportunity to explain herself.
Yeah, but usually how it goes is that she's the underdog. Usually. She's the underdog, and you're going to hear say she's a woman with arrest tourists all the while, and this is one of the time then when she get caught. So we're going to handcuff her, hold her down on the ground, hold her neck, almost want to lick her, and all them things there. Forget handcuff on her. I mean, what? Can you imagine if that video is shown to the two people that she did not help? Or you think that should have go cross? If the people
it doesn't paint a good picture for Jamaica at all.
Okay. So she wouldn't be the problem in not making those tourists not coming back.
We collective we.
No, I not a problem.
Collective Jamaica is the problem at that point.
I am not no problem to Jamaica. I am no problem to Jamaica. Don't put me in the wee business. I am no problem to Jamaica. I am trying to solve the thing. I am trying to resolve the thing. Anyway, we say, well, we're going to look for where we're going to go on in the case. You know, we don't know if it's going to take 5 years.
Well, we have to watch and see. The court will decide. The matter. Everybody will have their chance and turn to say what happened.
And we will see if the woman wrong or wrong.
We will see what happened.
Give thanks, Mr. Overton, Commander.
All right, Chief, you have a good one, right?
You too, yes, sir. Blessed man, give thanks.
Good.
Yes, this is the Steppn razor, the art of war. So now we know, which I have been saying from the program start. If you see a tourist coming towards you, Brian, cross the street. You're going to in problem. If a tourist approaching you, Samantha, you could have put it like yours. If you see a man tourist, look like a Hollywood movie star, come towards you, and you feel like you want a visa, and this is your way to get the visa now for go to America, because you go talk to him and friend him up and anything there. Go over the other side of the road, because them going to go hold you down on the road and handcuff you and charge you for harassing tourists. If anytime you see a tourist and him want to find Burger King, tell him say, go find it himself. Our aunts, what are they? The white head man, what do they call him? God's man?
Slave master, man.
The what?
Slave master, then call him.
A slave master, you call him? That's what people call him? Yeah, background master, old slave, field slave. And the old slave there, old slave. It's terrible, man. It's terrible. Me never even know to them man they have handcuff. Me never know to them walk with handcuff. And now Brian and tell me to them walk with pepper spray. Who them have pepper spray? Oh, you know to them walk with pepper spray?
See it, man.
You see the pepper spray? All of them have pepper spray?
Who now have your woman can get here?
You serious? So what am I going to do with the pepper spray?
Pepper spray people?
My God. I mean, really. My God, man. My God. I mean, I tell you, Bob Marley, you know what I say, someone will have to pay for the innocent blood that them shed every day. Believe you me, we don't know how we and them are going to work it out, you know. But guess what? Someone have to pay. I swear to God.
We don't know how we and them are going.
Yeah, the time is 5 minutes past the hour 4 o'clock. You are on the Steppn razor, the art of war.
How we and them are going to work it out. One day Babylon get overthrown. It's not surprise we rise and wave them. Rise and wave them.
Hey, we'll take the call, you know, all the way here we are going. We'll take some call, you know, believe you me. Yeah, man.
Give me health and strength, so stand up.
Yeah, we see New York have a clinical trial for the medicinal qualities of marijuana. Yes, New York City, believe you me. I will see Las Vegas. I consider medical marijuana plan. Vegas Council a plan marijuana medical, a medical marijuana plan. We see Babs Granger call for the expungement of the criminality of ones and ones who is in jail now for ganja, to take off those criminal records off of them record that they can get to do whatsoever they want to do in the society, and especially the artists them when them going abroad. Them sometimes refuse to give us visas because we have a criminal record, and we saying that we don't understand what is it that is needed for the government to recognize that them drawing them foot in this idea of the decriminalization and the furtherance of legalization. Wake up, don't try to use it as no political mileage when we see election coming on, because sometimes it's that them do. Them wait till the election will come on, go and say, all right, see them now, we're going to free up the ganja, we're going to vote for it. Like how Malik hold up Rad at talk about him get Rad from Selassie and him is Joshua Rad of correction. You fool the people sometime, but trust me, Jamaican people come like them can't get fooled all the time. Cut in.
Yeah, Muta.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Blessing talking to you. What I call today, you see, to put a point on, is the you just spoke with a member of the Guardsman.
Commander, yes.
Oh, yeah. What I really come to add, I'm a chain. I used to be one of the blue, people used to call it blue bag in Ocho areas.
Oh, blue sea, yeah.
Blue bag, meaning it was a port security corps. There was the first resort patrol officer in Ocho areas. And then you have the courtesy corps now. That is the same one that the man was talking about, you see? I was a part of it, 2 of them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, 5 years. And this woman is known to every judge, to every police who is from a senior level down to constable.
Yeah.
I won't call her name on the air.
Yeah, but everybody know them say up on TV now.
Exactly. This woman, I would dress in my blue denim, stand up on Main Street, Ocho areas. When I was working, I wasn't the person that, as a fireman, as I call, because the colonel or whatever his name is, don't give you a proper explanation as towards the function, the main function of the courtesy corps.
Okay.
The courtesy corps not gonna see someone walking along Ocho areas with a tourist and then intervene and said to them, hello, we're going with the guests. No, you don't do that. We don't train in that way.
What them do? Tell me how them get trained.
Main function, what you call now the harassers, is known to every single soul that is put on a courtesy corps uniform. If you're just trained, to make it clear to you, there are special district constable, swear and chain at the Area 2 police station. They have the powers of arrest. If you is seen as a known harasser, walking in Ocho areas town, I guess that's a no, because it is known to me, that you are a harasser. Whether you're rendering a service, whether you're offering, you're soliciting we're gonna step in. So once I see you as a known harasser, go over to a guest. There, me will intervene. And I'm gonna cut it out.
Alright, suppose the guest come over to you. Suppose the guest come over to you.
As I said, the courtesy cap is there, you know, for information. Also, if the guest come over to you, because when I was there, I was one of the observant one. So if the guest come over to Chilean, to the person, and ask him for a direction or whatever, I would stay and look first. Because sometimes when you see the presence of the courtesy cap, he wouldn't bright up himself sometimes.
Yeah.
So sometimes now he will just point and go.
Yeah.
But when you see him walk away with a guest,
you feel it's harassment that.
You intervene. But if you see a gentleman that is not known to me as a harasser walking down Main Street, or even a tourist go to that person and ask him for information, how dare me to go and break up that?
Alright, so let me ask you now, if a person is known to be an harasser and the person is walking down Main Street,
the credit not last Mr. Lang still, you know.
Your credit
the credit not
then you call radio station and have no long credit, Rasta. You know what the conversation, what kind of talk you talk? You talk to me, you know, credit. No, suppose anytime it lock off. Suppose the person is a known harasser and them a walk down the road. And two white people cross the road and say, excuse me, ma'am. Where can I see Burger? You get hung up there already? Yeah. Where's Burger King? And the person say, well, you know, if you go down left, turn right, and the person say, all right, come let me show you. Right away now, that they are giving, they are helping the tourists.
Yeah, they're
But
helping
because the person is supposed to be a known harasser now, this man going to step in and say, move from your girl. Where you harass the tourists for? So right away now, she become a criminal already. Because they're going to style her all sort of way now because she's a known one. But this time now, she's carrying the tour to do something. How do you decide haphazardly that this person is harassing a tourist? How you do it? How you decide that? Isn't that just because a person look at food? Them a look at food because them are hungry and them can't get the attention of the tourists in certain ways. So me don't know. Anyway, it look like him get locked off. Next call. Click. No click. All right. Click, clack.
You hear that?
Well, Brian, you must dream about you right when you go to your bed at night time. Believe you me. Yes. Step in.
Hello.
Yeah, blessed man.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Listen to this now, Muta.
Yes.
You see that girl there where you are defending?
No, we're not talking about the girl, you know. We're not talking about the girl because you hear the man say him not talk about it because him not defend the girl.
I hear me a talk to.
You know, listen to what I say. We don't want to discuss the girl because the man said they are court and we don't want to talk about the girl. Me never defend the girl. You know, listen to what I say, man. Come like you know, listen to what I say. Him not listen to what I say. I try to show him something and him still insists we have to do that. We not defend the girl. We're not defending the girl. You understand? We just have put a case in front of the whole thing for no say, well, boy, right now, there's certain things that you cannot do that is unlawful, and we need to go and find out what we can do and what we cannot do. Yes.
Yes.
Step in.
Blessed.
Somebody listen to them radio and talk to me.
Blessed, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, I just want to say that this thing that they're talking about, the tourists, right, sir?
Yeah.
We Jamaicans travel around Jamaica, and if we go in somewhere we don't know where we're going, we feel free to stop someone and ask them to help us, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes we open our car door, they go with us. So is that a crime too?
Yes.
It's a crime.
Yes, you're not supposed to offer help if you do have a license for offer help to the tourists.
All right, so guess what now? I have been doing offer help informally for more than all my life. So since recently, I take the TPD course as a tour guide.
Yes.
And I speak French fluently. So I begin to get a lot of work and take a lot of guests around Jamaica.
Okay, beautiful.
Yes, that's very good. And I am a Rastaman also with
so
my
you get the license? Oh, you get the license, tell me.
Well, you have to take the TPDCO course, training course,
Yes.
Team Jamaica.
That is not only for drivers, for people who have sell craft and them something.
Yes, man, you can be a hotel worker, you can be a gardener, any space.
Anybody.
As long as you're touching a tourist. For you to not go to prison, you have to take the TPD course, Team Jamaica course, you get a certificate.
All right, tell me how you do that now. What is it? What is the course? What it requires?
Okay, it is a Jamaica Tourist Board affiliation. So it's a tourist development product company. So you sign up and call them, and they have every 6 weeks or every 2 months they have a course. You call them, you join them, and you take that course just to be tourist certified. Then, if you're a chef, tour guide, whatever field, you follow up in that specific field and get your degree.
License.
You get your license. So I do that now, and I start getting a lot of work. But guess what is the thing now?
What is the thing?
The government needs to go down to the level of the illiterate people who cannot take these courses. Because when I take this course, I came first out of 30 students.
Okay.
Because, it was a development. So when I see what's happening on the beach, the man that's walking with his baked goods, when he see the police, he run. But the one that have the drugs don't run him, dig the police, and ding the police, give him fame share, and he go and sell the drugs.
Oh.
So the legitimate man have to hide when he see the cop, but the drugs man selling. But that is one point. If the government would come down and recruit these guys that they call harassers and say, hey, you have a good personality, you know how to do this, but let's train you, and don't charge them so much money and red tape, because some of them cannot read and write, but they have the skill, and the tourists like them. And when tourists come to Jamaica in the hotel, they tell me they want an authentic tour, they don't want a hotel tour, because the hotel always trying to tell them certain things which is not what they pay for. When they come to Jamaica, they want to meet Jamaican people, walk with Jamaican people, and by 2 years they come, they married and they stay in Jamaica, and they have friends. So we are not all negativity, and not because somebody presume going to make $1 is a harassment. A lot of these people save the tourist life, put them in their vehicle, spend money with them, and become very, very good friends while this industry is running. If it was for the hotel alone, they don't come back. It's the friends they make why they come back.
I agree with you, brethren. I agree.
Yes, and I'm living in Negril right now.
Yeah.
You understand? And I can see that they have this beach called the Bloody Bay Beach. It's between two of the big Rio that have 2,000 guests each. They lock it off the poor people. At least 200 people to 150 was selling there. They lock it off, fence it off, and just run the people away.
Those people now has become harassers, because when them see the tourists on the road, them so eager to get $1.
Yes.
Them just go up there with them little trinkets and I try earn $1 for the tourists, and they hear to them harass the tourists.
So you need to have a system that come to the illiterate level, and I'm not disrespecting no one, because a lot of these guys that can't read and write, they're very brilliant.
Yeah,
you understand?
Yeah.
So even the musician in Negril, when season start November, and finish way back in April, these musicians that sing out the arts and play the drum and play the guitar, they walk in the street now in slippers begging. Even a Rizla, because there is no system to make these guys get good money, insurance and things. They just use them, give them $20 a night, yet they charge each guest $150 a day, and they have how much? 100 room, you understand?
Yeah, I agree with the brethren. Well, give thanks to the input, brethren.
Man, I just want to say, we just keep the culture alive and keep the farming alive, right?
Of course,
and
definitely.
keep Jamaica out of, you see, tourists now, we don't need to put tourists as number one. We need to put forward the agriculture and let the tourists come and
the number one right now, and that them are protect. All right, any means necessary, they
and
will
the ganja, we will free up. Most states in America using weed now, right? And right now in Jamaica.
All right, brethren, we're going on a different topic. Nobody go on a topic there. Too much topic. That topic there too much now. We're going on the next topic, Yes. EL. Speak. You know, speak. Well, your time gone. Speak. Blessed.
Greetings, Congo.
Blessed man.
The first thing we want to say about the issue there, you see, tourism as it is an affront to black people's dignity. That's what it is. What's the money they're talking about the right from this thing here? It is an affront to our dignity in every which way, And listen to the reason why I had with the gentleman who is part of the security team.
Commander, man.
Yes. So if that lady is not a mad woman,
she's a tourist harasser. Them know her as a tourist harasser.
Well, like tourist harasser, tourist harasser. What I'm talking about is the accusation of speaking to her and telling her to stop harass the tourists and to show whatever on top of the person.
Show the soup on the man.
That is not true. We know that is a lie. That is why we made mention and say, if she's not a mad woman, it's only somebody who is insane would do such thing.
No,
so
wait, hold on, Bridget. It's not that she never showed the soup on the man, you know. It's why she showed the soup on the man.
Something caused her to do it.
You know, that me I say, it's not that she never showed the soup, it's why she showed the soup.
We are saying she didn't do it because he just said, do not harass the tourists.
Yeah.
That we know it ain't go so. We know that.
You know, if you said she showed the soup on the man.
Yes, we're not saying that she didn't do it. Even she might admit it, but she will tell us why she did it.
Why she do it?
Yes, she will tell us the reason why she did it, and the reason is because he spoke to her.
And maybe what he was saying to her, is what him keep saying to other ladies like that.
Okay.
Yes, maybe.
Yes.
He was saying things that was unbecoming, even though she's a little poor so for a woman. Yes.
I agree with you. I agree with you totally.
Anyway.
If what he was saying to her is unbecoming, then she have a right to throw the soup on him.
No, she not no right to do nothing. That
is our opinion, you know.
Yeah,
that is not
your
opinion, you know.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm an opinion.
All right, you know, them go for this, what them call it, music news.
Yeah, man, bless.
All right, give thanks. I'm music, right there, All right, click it then.
Always smoking. Lyrics like a bazooka. You are listening to Mutabaruka.
Police, knock down the door, kill four. Them said them find a couple strap, but we not sure.
Is the Steppn razor, the art of war. We're there with you Thursdays. Okay. Yes, Steppn.
Mota.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what really are going in our country?
And that me I try to figure out too.
John, no, I can't believe. Man, not like a charge for help tourists now.
Yeah, well, it's the law. It's the law. You cannot help tourists if you don't have a license to do it.
John, no, Rasta. The system designed to hold on with Rasta.
Yeah, well, you know what? I true that. From long time.
John, no, Rasta. Because if me have to say, me downtown now, and me have to say, me have got Burger King. Me live a Mobile. And me say me I got Burger King now. And a tourist say she had tried for a Burger King and she lost. So me happen to go the same place now.
I say come with me.
Yeah, I hear me, Rasta.
Yeah, I tell her to come with me. Come with me because me I go the same place.
Yeah.
I mean when you and walk on that talk. So you like Jamaica? And she said, well I like the beaches, you know. And I said, so you went to this place? No, me I say you had conversation with her, I mean and you walk go to Burger King.
Yeah.
You know, you ask her how she like Jamaica. And she said, well, you know, I like Jamaica, but the beach them too dirty and all these things. And you know, them way that you walk, go down there with her now. And then you end up here, one of them big bowler man at come tell you, say, well, right now, what you do? Oh, Mr. Send up the with her now, you reach down here so with her. You look tourists, you harass the tourists, you kick out dollars out of the government pocket. So, you know, and it's right there.
True motor at them look like so look crazy. In a
no, a long time as a policeman at use the safe first time, you know.
Yeah,
yeah man, as a policeman at use the safe first time, man. Like if you're hungry, you can't eat out of them and all them there. Soup and all them something there, you can't eat out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motor no easy, you know.
No, nice at them. Me love you at them at them. Moon weird as a hat, but more weird as a bowl.
As a bowl?
Yeah, to put food in her.
That's true.
Yeah.
I know. I don't girl here can feed out of that and you know finish with food every night in a Rasta.
Yeah. Anyway, give thanks, Bridget.
Yeah, Rasta, but as the man said too, suppose I know, me all of a sudden, me no want to get in no trouble with the law, right, Muta? And she said she want to go to Burger King and me I go to the same place. And I tell them, say, go find that yourself. Oh, that go look for the country. For when them go back over for them home country and I tell the people them, oh, Jamaica stay, Jamaica aggressive.
Well, and that me I wonder now, suppose the tourists them when she did a harass, see where them do her upon the ground there, so if them would have come back to Jamaica. If them tourists that see that video where viral upon the internet, you know, if them could have seen that now, would they come back to Jamaica? That is the thing. You know, whether she guilty or not now. That video alone is not a nice look for Jamaica when you see that on YouTube. You know that way there? Anyway, we have to move, brethren. Here?
Yeah, Rasta.
Yes. Where were they? Okay. Step in.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Muta, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Alright. You see the social conditions and the policies in Jamaica, it contribute a lot to them kind of behaviors.
Of course.
In Jamaica, it contributes a lot to them kind of behaviors.
Of course.
With this harassment thing.
Yes. That
right,
me say because the people them in the tourist area cannot have access to the tourists them in how them get access like the Indian them. They will harass the people them to make a food.
Yeah, the Indian them harass, you know, because alright, look at now, me in the tourist business. So me can't tell you. And you see, unless you're in the tourist business, you will look like a fool if you talk and so on as if you take up to one set of people or another.
Yes.
Because you see, when you're in the thing, you see the things that are going. Me I'm not a security cop.
Yeah.
But me don't be there on the street enough. Yeah. Right? Me have a business when me run. So me not really go sit down on the street, but me care people and sit down and wait for them to shop and do all kind of things.
Yeah.
And some of the things them you see, me are not trained security cop, and me can pretty much tell you when a man a harass a tourist or a woman.
Yeah.
You know, have to ask. Because first of all, them you might see more than one of them rush to the tourist.
Yeah.
And the tourist refuse because them hold them head straight and them a walk.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is right, they say no, it's back off, you know, because from them, for the time you see them a shake their head no or them a say no, them continue walking.
Yeah.
It means that they're not engaged.
Some people not back off.
People chase them.
Yeah, some people not back off.
People not back off.
Yeah.
People, let me get to the instant. People will come, them always have them little bracelet, them little trinket thing or them make.
Yeah.
And then rush over to even me with my guests. And me, they have a tour guy.
Yeah.
And then rush over and then start to put them on for the people. And welcome to Jamaica, my name is so-and-so. Where are you from? And then tell them, and before the people them know it, them tie on the thing. And they tell them it's a gift. Now when the people them go to walk, you know, the only thing you hear is, okay, so them need a tip. How much is the tip? Usually the tip is all 4 or 5 times more than what the thing would normally cost.
Yeah.
And sometimes now me have to step in because the tourists them no bother want it.
Yeah.
And them have forced the tourists them to take it because them already have it on. You understand? The jet ski man them again, if you fit there on the beach motor, sometimes, not you know, all the time, but sometimes, and you watch the man, I have to step in several times when the people them will buy a half hour for $60 or $80. And by the time, I start time it for my watching. And by the time the people them go out and spend 10 minutes, motor them a call and say time up. And me have to step in and I say, the time can't up because me have time in a 10 minutes gone. So you see, sometimes if you follow people through, they might say them.
No, but Peter, there's a reason why that's happening in the society. That people attack tourists.
In the beginning.
Yeah. So, really and truly,
yeah.
If you didn't have a way, for instance, now, craft market, now, certain craft market, the tourists are going to craft market again, you know.
They're not going there because the people not allow them to look on one shop at a time.
No, but this is the people them carry the tourists them go a different area and tell the people, tell the tourists them where to go.
And I don't want, you know, mean to cut your motor, but I want to tell you, the Indian them too. Alright, if you believe a joke now, mate, one of these days when you get the chance, pass through the East Strip man to go here. And you will watch all of the people must stand up out there. The Indian them in the shop, you know, but they stand out the
out of them shop door.
Yeah, to go harass the people, them jar them going to the shop. And believe me, the tourists don't want one t-shirt, you know. And then going to one shop, you know, and they might walk in a 10 shop before they can left, you know. They don't buy nothing else, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm not just the black people them alone. The Indian them are do it too.
But the Indian them now go get the man them with the bowler attack the Indian them.
Then I do that in them not vote I shop.
Oh, well, see, that me assure you, say, we're good for the goose, should be good for the gander, but they know, that me assure you.
Yeah.
Say, Jamaican people in a problem.
Yeah, and it's a predicament, Musa, because let me show you something. Yes, when they come on to the ball hats man them now,
yeah.
When them just come out on the road, you hear a lot of people say, boy, me was a long time before them, you know. Me was a long time before them, I hustle. And if one of them ever comes to me, before you open your mouth, you know, me I do this and me I do that. So you see, next thing again, you cannot assume that him do anything first to a soup, and you can assume, say, the other way around. Yeah, if you have to just be careful, Musa. Because what I try to tell you, you have to out there and spend a time out there and watch the situation so you even understand the situation.
All right. You hear that soup thing the way I talk about now?
Yeah.
All right. You remember I said, no, now we not see not more than what we see on the video, you know.
Exactly, that's my point.
All right. So now we hear say the reason why she get hold down is because she chose soup on the man. So now we have to find out now why she chose soup on the man.
Initially.
All right, so that is it. That's all me I say. That's all me I say. That's all me I say. There's a reason why.
But it could be nothing too, because some people just have the mindset that boy from one of them and they contact to them.
They will show the soup on him.
You understand?
All right, so that's why now when the code come out now, you will hear we're going. All right.
Yeah, you know, it's a very tricky situation.
Very tricky.
Social policies.
But you see, me have to take sleep and mark that, you know.
Yeah.
Because you know, them lock off the beach from me, you know.
Yeah.
A man can say, yeah, but you know, when we go on the beach with dirty tubs, so we lock off it, yes?
Yeah.
Because them reason they come out to, you know.
Yeah.
But in other countries, whether the beach dirty or not, you have free access to the beach.
Yeah, a lot of countries feel like
so the argument is not about if you're dirty in the beach or not. The argument is that this is something that is a natural thing.
Yeah.
All right. The next thing
again, Mota, you see, understanding have a lot, because even certified tour drivers, even the Palmont situation, me hear enough man I say, boy, we like to fit off the tourists, so we always see our tourists, but if the tourists walk out of the port, and me not take up the tourists, you know, but me just put a guy that
no, you take up for the tourists still, but you know, not wrong if you take up for the tourists, are you fool?
No,
but because the police are take up for the tourists, you know, but here what me I say now, you know of any incident where you're licensed to carry tourists on a certain day and you can't drive in a Falmouth for the day where you're not licensed to carry tourists?
I don't really know enough that day. So I drive through there anytime once me have people, me go through them.
No. Suppose what me I say? You have you have specific day where you carry tourists.
Yeah.
Is it every day you carry tourists through Falmouth?
Not every day. But
is there a specific day that you are licensed to carry tourists?
No.
You can carry tourists any day?
Any day.
Okay.
Any day.
Me just
any day. You understand?
Yeah.
You see, the thing about it, Mota, people have to just understand and who can go get themselves certified and just do it, man.
Well, that the brethren just said. The brethren say, best thing is to get yourself certified.
Yeah, because you can't say, you have an ID leader. You have a right to talk. I get what? You see the intersection thing when it's...
If you have our ID, what is it? If you have an ID...
Well, the JTD ID, that proves that you do your course and you're certified.
Oh, so you said that no license you then? The ID no license you?
Yeah, man, it's a part of your license. Once you get the license, you get the ID and you renew it every year.
Okay.
And you got the ID now.
How much you pay feed? Okay. How much you pay feed?
$3,000 gone to now.
$3,000 a year?
A year, yeah.
Okay. All right.
You understand? And a man, Mr. Boy, to him have the ID, in license, him can harass tourists. But guess what? If you really stand up and observe it, if you see the tourists come out of the cruise ship here and him heading towards downtown, you stand up on the sidewalk. You jump out in front of the tourists where they see the tourists apart. You know, so them not always lock up man a fall to that as intersection. And a man I say, boy, him not intercept. I mean, I say, but guess what? You see the fact that the tourists apart and you block the tourist path. You're intercepting. That's what they charge you for. And then just use that little thing upon you just because you don't understand. Illiteracy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, illiteracy.
Yeah, all the tourists you might offer the tourists a trip. Like, you know, how about going to the beach in Montego Bay, whatever the tourist said, no, thank you, and keep walking on the whole trip. You don't need to go walk up behind him again and attack in his neck, you know, because once you start with that, now the police say they harass the tourists, tourists don't tell you no. So you see all them little things that people have to just understand.
Yeah.
You understand?
So, let me ask you a question now. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you go in a store to buy a certain product, you know. Yeah. And the man who in the store come to you and say, You want anything else? And you say no. And him say, let me show you something. And you say, but me not really not have any money. Say, come man, let me show you something, man. In him store me I talk about, you know. Because I'm in the store me going in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So him say, no, like if you go in, if you go buy a cloth, a piece of polyester cloth. And him say, you want to be Rian? Him say, why you can't afford Rian? And him say, come let me show you something, man. How are Rian cloth different, man?
Yeah.
You don't call it harassment?
Well, if him keep telling you no, him coming to something and don't do I want and him don't need anything else, and you're showing him another from one thing to the next, you start to harass him.
Okay.
You start to harass him because the man don't tell us, guess what? I don't need anything else. I want.
But you know what that, you know what is? You know what that is? That is aggressive salesmanship.
Well, it's a form of harassment, you know.
No, but when I say, you see, when the people on the road do it, it's harassment. When the man who own the store do it, it's aggressive salesmanship.
Well, it is seen as that. Yeah, you can have an argument.
And the same thing. It's the same thing, but it does that, depending on who do it, that is how it goes. Anyway, we have to move, Bridget.
Yeah, man, cool, no problem.
Blessed, yeah, man. Click it.
Roots rock, reggae.
Yeah.
And all them.
Yes, all right. Click. Yes, blessed.
Blessed King Motor.
Yes, sir.
All right, here one out. Falmouth Juta driver. Let me tell you how it working at Falmouth.
You are Juta driver?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Let me tell you how them do it in a Falmouth. You see, for a ship there,
right.
If you know the on the list, we go on the pier go work. Them have two lists on the pier go work. Them have the pre-book list and them have the freelance list.
Yeah.
If you know the on none of them lists there, right? And your vehicle is seen in the town of Falmouth. Them have tow the vehicle.
What you mean?
More over so.
No, hold on. You have a special day when the ship come.
Yes.
And them have a list where them put your name on.
Yes.
And your van and your license.
Yes.
And you say no, if you park your van in a Falmouth, like you go to the market.
Yes.
Or you go check your girlfriend.
Them not selling no parking in the first place. You can't pay for parking in the town of Falmouth.
You can't park in the town of Falmouth?
No, and if you find a spot where you don't have to pay for, it's a spot where anybody can park and your vehicle is parked there. The parish council along with the police drive round and find the vehicle them and tow them.
Because them say you must park in the town.
You're not supposed to come in the town of Falmouth for a ship there as long as you're a tutor driver. You're not going in the town of Falmouth.
Alright, why them do that? Why them say that?
Because them say them are cut down the harassment.
Oh. Wow.
So you have to park in the town of Falmouth.
Well, everything is harassment.
The next thing, right? You see, if for some reason, right, you say you're going to town of Falmouth and for any reason you get some tourists and you're okay, your TPD can certify, you know.
Yeah.
Your license to carry tourists.
Yeah.
Your license to contract carriage, right?
Yeah.
So for any reason, them see you walk with a tourist. The courtesy officer now follow behind you, you know. Him stand up and watch you and use him phone because they position them strategically in the town of Falmouth.
Yeah.
Right? And them call on the phone and say, all right, he might go on up there with 4 tourists. And he might go around for such and such a street. And then with your carry so they load them in the vehicle. When you load the tourist in the vehicle, the parish council vehicle drive around with the police. Block off your vehicle. Empty the tourist out of your vehicle.
Why?
Because them say you solicit.
What you mean? So they don't have a license?
But even with your TPD license, so you know, if you talk to no tourists.
No, man, that don't make no sense, man. That don't make no sense, brethren. You have a license to carry tourists.
Yes.
And you get 4 tourists to carry, to go drive them, go somewhere.
Yes.
And you know, have the tourists them in your car, you're going to move off.
Yeah.
And them tell you, so them are going to arrest you because you're arresting tourists.
Yo, this
Who you know them do that? Who you know them do that, bro?
Yo, every ship day it happen in a Falmouth. Me not call the people name what it happen to, but
me no want to believe them so fool. Me no want to believe it. Me no want to believe that.
Muta. Every ship day it happen in a Falmouth, man. You get arrested. Your vehicle get towed, and when they tow it, they carry it to the police station. Them carry it a man to go beer.
No, but
$20,000 for rector fee.
Wait there. Let me get me head clear, you know. The ship come.
Yeah.
You solicit 4 tourists to carry them go anywhere they want.
5 miles, 9 miles.
Yeah, you solicit them.
Yeah.
All right, but you have a license.
Yeah.
and then now you go to your car and I solicit. Why them would I take it out of the car? That me ask you. That don't make no sense.
Because them say it's solicitation and it's illegal.
Alright, here you are. Wait, hold on there. It can't be legal if you realize. We're going to call you back. We're going to call you back because them have this cashback thing, here.
Yeah.
Hold the phone.
You jump up and stand up. And stand up now, then shoot him and ask him no question.
Morning at Kingston Public Hospital last night.
And we're fighting for the same things: injustice, inequality, the big gap, the huge gap between the rich and the poor.
Rise to the people, cry for the people. When the man's gonna lie to the people. Got to live in here, make the dumb off it down. Now this is for if I this really
Yes. Well, I tell you, I just have an experience a while ago. Believe you me. Pupa, I just have an experience a while ago. The program so done. I'm glad that the program reached us before that did happen. Oh. Just have an experience a while ago. I'm not going to talk about it's what, but I'm going to tell you is what happened. I'm going to tell you is what happened. The woman in question, she just come down at the studio a while ago. She gone, but she just come down and I meet her. And I just that. My pressure gone up. I know my pressure gone up. Believe me. Click the button. We don't talk to this man, you know. Yes. Virgin? Yeah. You click him off. You lock him off, man. You don't lock him off. But him not there, eh?
But me not touch it.
All right. Somebody lock him off. Get back that man upon the phone. Get back the man upon the phone. Wow. You know, my blood pressure gone up a while ago after that. Samantha. My blood pressure gone up, you know. Me feel it, Rasta. Eh? Wow. You see the picture that you show me? Eh? Alright. When me there, me don't remember when me there. Me get confusion. Oh, alright. Step in, EL.
Muta.
Yes.
My topic kind of different, you know.
Yeah, talk. Oh, God, I'm glad say it different. No, nobody bring it up to me again. After when me just experienced outside at the studio a while ago, me not really want to hear about it again. Trust me. Me don't want nobody call me about it again. Believe you me.
I two things more and talk to you about. More and talk about this reparation thing when me hear them attack.
The reparation thing. All right, go on.
But get money from England.
The government, England,
Because me hear, I was listening to another radio station and me hear one man come on and it. Me don't even know him is what. But he come on and the program and I tell the lady, say, there is no reparation without preparation and the country would have to prepare he make preparation before they get reparation. I mean, they like that. Because to the injustice and the things them are going in the country, me not understand how them slavery not abolish, Muta.
Yeah.
So all them what they want England to pay them for and slavery still there.
So we're going in a history. So we're going with our ancestors, our foreparents. That is what they talk about. What
me not say that's what they talk about.
Yeah.
But them
Chattel slavery.
Yeah, but the slavery still there. Enough people still in a Jamaica live on that slavery.
But that is because of where they go on.
So when them get the money from, alright, suppose them to get the reparation money, who the money will come to?
Well, it's that them a work out too. The different people them who responsible for dealing with it, I work that out too.
The rich people them are gonna get it.
No, we can't assume that. We have said the people them who is into the reparation activity is working that out. Why we are going to bust up a brain now say rich people are going to get it for now? You're going to fret and worry say reparation money are going to go to rich people now. Don't add yourself, don't add that problem to your head. Just make us see what's going to happen. Go and eat your dinner every day, look after your children, love your brethren and your sister, and until that time come, then you think about that. But nobody start think about that now and start to get high blood pressure like me a while.
I know, really, that's Muta. Enough people talk about it, even if they don't call and talk.
Yeah, but me know it's how people concerned about where the money are go. But if you can't serious, when I wonder where the money are go, you start to eat everybody. You understand? So just go on through and you will hear. You will hear in time where I go on. You will hear. Trust me, just like the ganja thing, you will hear we go on originally. And if you don't like where I go on, you can make a difference to the thing. So you're out of the vice of where the money I go. You have to make sure that the money don't go to the wrong place. You have to be a part of that solution where don't make the money go to the wrong place.
No. The poor majority of poor people in Jamaica now have a talk in that.
No, man, you can't say that, man. They know you attack, you know.
Yeah, but we don't have no talk.
Man, you have a talk, man. You can't say that, man. No, man, don't put yourself in the practical because you now make no difference.
Because
everybody make a difference.
Homeless people up on the street.
Yeah, but that now,
talk about that.
You know, nobody talk about the homeless people on the street.
Me not hear them you hear them talk say if they get reparation money, they will go help the homeless and then something.
Them talk about many things, but that is not the point now. The point is make we work out the thing and see what going to happen. Then now we pressure ourselves about that. But at this moment in time, everybody can make a difference. Everybody can make a difference. So don't put no cold water upon something and you don't see how the thing will work out yet. Because we're going to start to get vexed and ignorant.
No, I don't really that, you know. Too much things are going in our country where we're shaping up.
Achoo.
We're shaping up.
Yeah. All right, sister. So just go and look and see where we're going. Just go and look. But you can make a difference. You can make a difference. All right?
Yes, Muta.
Yeah, all right. The man come forward yet? The man don't come forward yet. I really want to talk to him, you know. Yes. Steppn. Here. Nobody not there. All right. Well, the time is fast spent, you know, is what, 13 minutes past the hour of 3 o'clock, of 5 o'clock. You see, though, the whole of my brains get totally disoriented because we go outside a while ago, you know. It's like we get totally misconstrued up and confused up and... Yes, Steppn.
Muta, big up yourself.
Blessed man.
Yeah, man has respect.
Yeah.
What a way you become strangers in our own country.
Me?
That's a way. We, as in...
Oh, gosh, man, of course. And you know, to me, traumatized. You know, to me, that traumatized person right now. It don't take me a long while to come with... You know why me traumatized? I am traumatized because for almost 3 weeks, I am I don't hear no murder, and I don't see police with no gun, and I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out because in the country that I'm coming from, murder is a normal thing. And police have gun is a normal thing. And you are living in a country for 3 weeks, you don't see no gun, and you don't hear of no murder. I am traumatized. Jamaican people is traumatized, but them don't know them traumatized. You see it? Them need a psychological assessment for Jamaican people because odd things are happening and we take it for normal thing. And one of the odd things them is the murder rate that is in Jamaica that now it become a part of our life.
That's what it
you understand? And right now you have to go out there. When I go out there and I see in a country where it's Africa too, and you know people look at Africa, I mean I say about this little country here, 1.8 million people. And 5 murders per year, 5 murders per year.
Yeah, even Myanmar too. Myanmar are really in Africa still, but them have 60 million people and around the same average. You understand?
And them are going like say Africa is this weird and European don't realize that Africa is not a country. Africa is a continent with 53 different states.
Even Mr. Clark, Henry Clark, we have prior teaching from him one time, and he was saying that we come from an ancestry where you never have no word for prison.
I know daycare center.
You never have no adoption home and everything.
Yeah, Reggie, if you would like to know how traumatized I is.
And that's Africa where we come from.
I did some picture a while ago, it even traumatized me more.
Yeah, the weird man. But they defend the tourists, the visitors, we must say, and comfort.
Underdog, yes. You can't go on the beach. Black people don't know if you keep beach. We dirty up the beach.
Because I have own a beach for we. The people.
Cut off your foot to fit your shoes.
But you know, I have one thing to say still. One thing I have to say still, you know.
Yeah.
You know, there are only two local channels we have and things. So people when they really have cable have to take in the local channel then, right? You have a particular local channel where every Wednesday they bring on a Japanese, Korea, I don't know, some Asian movie. Half an hour, I think, I don't know. And them are talking Asian, you know.
On local TV.
Yeah, on local.
They want you to get familiarized with our new colonial masters. That is what they want you to do. They are familiarizing you with your new colonial masters.
But we don't understand most. I bet them play back.
Oh, you mean you don't understand? You know, alright, if you don't understand them, understand me. They are sensitizing you to get hip to your new colonial masters. So you can't say them never warn you. They have warned, you have been warned. You understand?
But for our national TV.
Yes, the way you want to put it.
African people.
Yes, yes.
Say we have a sit down.
Yes, yes.
The whole population have a sit down.
No, if you don't want to see, change the channel. If you don't want to why will love you say blood pressure, so? If you don't want to see, change the channel. Like if you don't like hear me, you know, change the channel, don't be a masochist. And
the better for sure.
No, that's why I say change the channel. Change it. You look and say not the whole day you see it.
Yeah, and I'm talking Asian too.
Beautiful, beautiful.
English subtitles.
Then now we will learn to talk. We will learn to talk it. We will learn. We don't have to go to school. Don't have to go learn Chinese or Japanese. We will learn to talk.
It's a wicked thing.
All right, so give thanks.
That many people have the confidence in themselves.
Self, yeah, with twice defeating in the race of life.
The TV where we watch everything of those other people, Asian, Europeans, everything, and then our thing now get shown.
Well, we have our thing, you know. We have our thing, you know. You want to look on one of the cable channel them, and you see our thing. Skin out, woman a wind up. Man a that, and all these things. That's our channel. Our channel is the wind up channel. Every DVD, every music video have some woman a bump and a grind in it. So that is our channel. I bet I go watch the Chinese channel and also learn some Chinese language.
No, all them turn again.
In case you get a Chinese wife. When she come, you can't say Shong Fang Min Shang Fong Fang Chai. Understand? Alright, we're going to move here.
Big up yourself.
Yes. Yeah, don't fight the thing. We're going to have Chinese babies little more like worries. My O'Brien brethren, you know, you could have seen my Chinese baby 10 years from now. What you mean? Why not? Yes, click it. Yes. Wow. What a Steppn razor. Samantha, very busy. Producing. Brian, there so. I look on him, Facebook them, to see the reactions of the people them. Oh gosh, man, everything I go right. Yes. Steppn. EL. Too much activity are going around this man. Answer the phone. EL. Yes.
Mutabaruka.
Yes, sir.
Listen, love, we have a problem in Portland, you know.
What kind of problem we have at Portland?
We have ghost a drive vehicle for Portland, you know. Hey, you never see it on the paper?
No, me not see it on the paper. Me hear about the me I will left him car and the car reverse.
Yeah, cause that we are getting.
So when you say a ghost make the car reverse?
That's what they must say.
So what happened to the handbrake? He never pull up the handbrake?
Well, it look like the ghost them must release it.
I tell you,
it's a serious thing, Mutabaruka.
No,
they work near which part in there, you know.
Serious which thing?
Yeah, and we know we are
the man, come on, time. Hey, let me tell you something. Me give my daughter a car. And in 1 week, she drive the car. She go in the yard. Kind of steep hill me live on. She go in the yard and she go open the gate. And forget to pull up the handbrake. And the car reverse right and turn over right in the yard, mash up. She never have that car there again.
In the yard?
Yeah, so where I say now? Me start figure out say dopey.
That was just a little, you know.
But that one here dopey, a direct dopey that one here.
Direct dopey that.
Oh, you know say dopey.
We have a problem with the authorities too, you know.
No, wait, no man, you got to one thing to oh, you know says dopey.
No, we just have to support for what we hear.
Oh, well, you hear it. So you hear
the atmosphere.
You hear the dopey. We are going, wait, no man, we are going in the atmosphere that me can't know says dopey. Tell me that me can't know if O'Brien right here says that dopey. Me want to know because, you know, me have some alibi around this one. So tell me, what is it that is happening in the ear that you know says a dopey?
Well, we are going to be a support for people saying no motor.
What them say?
Them say them see somebody come out of the vehicle and the man have on no shirt.
Yes.
And a one man alone see the person. And all sorts of things.
So them see a man come out of the vehicle.
Yeah,
and him not have on a shirt.
And a one man them say see him.
So all you know says that dopey if you see him.
No, me you know.
No, all them know says that dopey.
Bring it to your attention, you know.
Yeah, but me hear about that already. But me ask you, all them know says that dopey if them see him come out of the vehicle.
As a one man alone see him. Well, a one man alone them say see him, you know.
You know the one man me ask, how the one man knows says that dopey if he must see him.
Well, me don't know, you know.
Okay, alright, next subject, next subject.
Bigger than that now. We have a problem with the authorities, you know. They know the transport authority people, them.
Yeah.
And the police, them. Them are create havoc up a Portland, you know.
Where them are do?
Them are take away the vehicle, them and left.
Why them are take away the vehicle, them?
Well, apparently it look like some of the vehicle, them not so straight.
Yeah, they were wrong with if them take it away because
no, but well, I know no Mutabaruka.
Yeah.
This is what I say on the man. In everything, you know.
Yeah.
You understand what I say?
Yeah.
Police are human being like people too, you know.
Yeah, me know.
So they must have discretion and they have family and mother and daughter.
Yeah.
And, you understand?
Yeah.
Like everybody else.
Yeah.
Now tell me which part of this now. You're going to stop a bus and you're going to make 25 to 50 school children walk almost 5 miles to school. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to seize the bus, yes sir. And the bus, depending on where you head towards which are the school there, you know. If you're going to take away the bus, alright, the man might do something wrong and say, alright, the bus no straight and really.
Okay.
You know, could at least make the bus drop off the kids in my school because up at Portland, me have run a little business, you know.
Yeah.
My workers, them can't reach a work early because of the same system.
Okay.
Them have to walk, come off and walk 2 miles and 1 mile. And
because them take away the bus at the point where them see the bus.
And listen what going on now, we have school children, 14-year-old and 13-year-old school children, left school and can't reach home until 9, 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because of the same system. Now, we have some road works and some drainage thing currently are going in our vicinity. You understand what I'm saying? And on top of that, the police, them, I take away the vehicle, them, and I make things more complicated.
They don't say that the driver, them is wicked. The driver them who don't have the appropriate, you don't see them wicked if you carry the children there without license. That if the bus crash, everything done. You don't say the driver them is totally wicked.
Yeah, but this is what I said on Mutabaruka. At Jamaica, this land we love it.
Let me know hear what you say. So what that means? That means you must not do the thing in how we want to do it.
This is Jamaica land we love it.
Yeah.
And we know how the system set already.
How the system
we know
set.
that the government not provide no big...
No, we're not talking about the government. Me say the driver. Yeah, me know about the Vietnam man. If you are driving without, watch out. Don't bully me down, you know. If the driver do have no license, if the driver do have no license, what that have to do with the system? So, through the driver not have no license, we are going to put 25 and 50 school picnic in there. No, if the driver don't have no license, him supposed to know, say, police going to stop him and take out him passenger.
Yeah, but what we have said, police are take away red plate vehicle too. He must get, wait no man, you have to tell me about somebody who don't have no license. Me say, if the driver don't have the appropriate things, them, him is the problem, it's not the police. It's him is the problem. Because if him don't have the license and him don't have the appropriate thing and him go crash, that is the end of that. So you must lobby that the people them who don't have the appropriate things them get it. Police take my car already, police take my license plate already because them say blue smoker come out of my car. Yeah, but you know what we really feel lobby for? Yeah. Is that the school them need to have designated school bus. Well, drop off. All right. And pick up the kids them. Yeah. Because right now, well, that is a better argument. You know see what going on with the kids them in Jamaica. Yeah, but that is a better argument. That is a better argument. That is a better argument that you must get school bus. But don't tell me, say, a driver not driving no license. And because the police stop him, you have to blame the police. In total, you know. All right, so we have to move on. We have to move. The priority right there, so we have to think about the priority right. The priority right there, so is that the man must drive with license. That is the priority. We have to move because the program's so done. We have to move. Moving. All right, blessed. Yes. Wow. Where were they? Next man. The man with that talk now. Yes, EL. Blessed. EL. Where am they? Him not there. EL. Alright, you see true, you make me there, I say EL. It's like me not at the work out for the day, you know. Yeah. We are going at it. Hey.
We want to livicate this saga to all the people them who have problem. And here the problem where all the people have now. And I tell you, say, you know, you see, them whole time rat trap there where you put things on the edge and dry it up. And hope say the rat go on it. The rat them don't teach them pick that long time. Them not with them kind of rat trap. They have to use the modern one. You know the one with stick? Them have a sticking one. And you don't want to use the grain them neither, you know, because the rat them yam it and go. And your bed go dead and all them either. You try to find which part the stinking smell I go. And then no, you can't go in the corner where them there. Because it's so intricate. We don't know why rat always go dead in some corner where it's almost like you have to take your hand, take him out. Do you understand? But really and truly, rat infestation is a serious problem. You ever wake up one day and see a rat and look for you? Like I say, wait, I want to brother a rat, I never did that. But according to the statistics, them say in like 15, 20 years time, and this is what them say, you're going to have a rat where grow big like cat and dog. Because it's so it goes. The rat them all get big. Can you imagine you are asleep? And when you wake up, you and a cat eye make, you are rat eye make 4. It's like you look on the rat on the same level of your eye. That sound freaky, you understand? You understand? But the possibility is that rat going to look like dogs in the future is not far-fetched. So we can get rid as much as we can. Believe you me. Rat is not a nice thing in your house. Because you know, so you have some nice things. And you put like all a nice jewelry mango. And for some reason you forget to take up the mango off of the counter. And you go to your bed and when you wake up, you see the rat yam out the middle. Now you have some people now, can me throw the whole mango, you know. You have some people cut round the part where the rat. They cut round the part where the rat eat. And that's like how people that out them eat mango at night because them no answer the worm. And some weird thinking that, you know. Weird thinking, believe you me. Yes. Here. Yeah, blessed.
Water.
Yes, sir.
Bless up. The real problem in Jamaica with the said security issue, you know, is a serious thing right now, you know. Because here, it's the said commander overturned him there. At the start of the year, you know, when the government did grant security guard a 13% increase, he was one of the men who come out and say, them can't afford it, you know. That's what I said. So him is part of the whole backmaster system, where a whole long, the same security guard them, because them not pay sick leave, them not pay vacation leave.
Where you say, that same man that did go against...
The same commander overturned, man.
Yeah, him never with the increase with it.
No, him are the spokesman for the guardsman group of companies.
Okay.
Right? He was the one of the man who come out and a lick out, so them can't pay it. Right? And same company where him are the spokesman for, the owner for the company them, the guardsman group, is the brother-in-law of the Minister of Tourism. So you see what the whole system
connection.
Right.
Conflict of interest.
That's what I say. See? And them have so much millions and billions of dollars making, while the security guard them who I work with them, I work for peanuts.
After us,
and some change.
After the people who are at the tourists.
Yes, what I say.
Yeah. The same security guard
it's just the slave industry.
Yeah. All over again.
Right back round in this time, you know.
Yeah. All right, brethren. Give thanks.
Yeah, man. Blessed.
Yes. All right. You know, say, we can't take no more call. You gonna click that? All right, click it. Yeah, the time is 25 minutes to the hour of 6 o'clock. Yeah, I want to tell the people them say they're back again 5 are young this Sunday. As we say, we're going to feature some where people don't really do when they play old days. It's feature some old time African music in the mix. So, join way, 5 are young, down West Street in the heart of Kingston. Yeah, so we say give thanks to the moment, give thanks to the time and the energy. You know, say we'll come forward Wednesday with the cutting edge from 10 to 2, and then we're back here from 2 to 5:45 with the Steppn Razor, the art of war. Samantha, yeah man, first time you ever stay with me. Believe you me, first time. Brian busy too, you know, the first time I ever see Brian so busy, you know, them tell him I'll get razor pay. It look like them promise him razor pay if him treat me good.
But remember I see it in the stomachs and the greedy
I'm going to tell them again, Mutabaruka. I judge around things that not them. Love King Selassie, Mr. Liffy.
Yeah, the time is 5:45 news time.